Good afternoon. My name is Donna Thiesel, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 1 p.m. Now, that's Central Time. You know that. So we have folks who listen to us all over the country. You know, you can find us on the radio at icradio.media. It stands for In Christ Radio.media, where we are now brand new Fox News affiliates. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast at thenewscasters.com. Oh, and also send email. Continue doing that. You can send an email. It makes my day, Donna@donnasedge.com, Donna@donnasedge.com. We are at the Gadsden Mall, located in Gadsden, Alabama. A great place to be. I just love Kaylee Johnson, and she moved up a position, you know that, and she's over several malls within this organization. And we went to Anderson on vacation, Anderson, South Carolina, and I told her that we were going. She said, "Oh, I got a mall there." She said, "You need to stop by and see them." And so we did that and had a good time. And it's just a great place to be. You need to come down here if you're new to the area. You know, people are beginning to come into Gadsden and relocating because they're hearing about how inexpensive the houses are compared to other parts of the United States. It's a good place to be. You've got the water, if that's what you want. Go down just a little bit, you'll be able to see mountains.
Oh, yeah.
So you got all these really neat things. And I love the way this mall is situated because you can see the river. Now you got the interstate, so it's really easy. Remember the day when they didn't have 459?
Oh, yes, I do remember.
Took a lot longer to get there. Going through all the red lights and everything. So now you can just get on 459, take that Rainbow City exit, and you are here. And you're still not far away from everything. The hospitals are great. You know, my son was born at the Gadsden Hospital.
Really?
Well, they used to call it the Gadsden Hospital. And was it Riverview now?
You know, that was Gadsden Memorial years ago, but now it's Gadsden Regional.
Gadsden Regional, so it's changed names several times. But my son was born here like 36 years ago.
Wow.
And so it's something a lot of, he got 36 years old. He's got that baby face. He doesn't look his age, but anyway.
Gets it from his mama.
Well, he doesn't wear the makeup like I do, so he's more of a natural look to him. And also, we have another new sponsor, and that's here at Books A Million.
Yes.
And so they're wonderful there too. And they're running a lot of sales right now. And also, the manager wanted me to make sure I mentioned this. If they are out of stock with a particular book, that all they have to do is order it for you, and they'll get it right here to you. Or you can go straight to the website and just have it sent to your home, whatever you want to do.
That's awesome.
They have this card you can use. You get points. You'll be able to get a free book every now and then if that's what you want. But they have it all. I'm into preserving foods. And they have this huge section that's nothing but on how to preserve foods.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So they know what their customers want. So they've done a lot of research, and they do make sure that you get everything. And then also, you know, they have these wonderful coffee drinks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Joe mugs.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat
so,
that.
No, you got to go check them out. Check out everybody here. You know, and again, if you just kind of into the area and you're looking for a community of people to hang out with, this is the place right here too. So come down. Deana Johnson's with me, and she owns her own business, and she's also with Accounting Complete. And we're always glad to have you on the show.
Thank you, Donna. I'm always pleased to be here. It's always exciting. I look forward to it.
I think what's exciting is that you guys work as a team. Well, I don't know if it's even better than that. You work as a family. Would I be?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's such an awesome spirit. The camaraderie there is unmatchable. I'll be honest with you. And we care about one another and one another's family members and whatever. And even this past Friday, we honored our Vice President, Corey Potapowicz. We honored him for 10 years of service. He's been with us 10 years.
Wow.
And so, in the company.
What does he do there?
Actually, he's the gentleman that speaks with our prospective clients to analyze and see if they would be a good fit for us and us for them. And so he does that, and of course he meets with, all of the staff. He meets with the president, the founder, Mr. Chappell, He meets with the IT specialists. He meets with the payroll specialists, the CPAs, the managers, the accounting,
Mhm.
iCloud managers. He meets with everybody.
Well, let's talk about what you do there.
Okay, my role basically is in business development. And what I do is I reach out to business owners in the surrounding areas and offer them an opportunity to meet with Corey, to talk with him and see if what their need is something that we provide, and if it's a good fit one way or both ways. Because if it's not a win-win-win situation, Donna, it doesn't help
That's right.
anybody. So we make sure that it's a good fit. And then what I do is reach out and I talk with the owners and just kind of get a feel for who they are and sometimes they'll tell me what their goals are for their business. And that's another thing, we like to help our clients reach their goals because sometimes they need guidance on that.
That's important because sometimes when you own a business, you're all in the fluff of things. You can't see the forest for the trees because you're right in it. So it takes someone who's not in that part of it who can see beyond that.
Yes, and
that's
they're
what you
watching
guys
over, absolutely. They're watching over their business for them and providing them with all of the business guidance, the tax planning, tax preparation. But then there are business owners who reach a point where they have a family member or a friend or an employee who they want them to succeed in the business. So we help them set up what we call the exit strategy so that they can exit out of the business and have all of their ducks in a row, so to speak, for their retirement, and so that everything is it's like
You're
it should
looking
be.
at all phases of
All
possibility.
phases of the
Things that
business.
I wouldn't necessarily think of, but
Yeah, and
you
that's
guys
what
have been in
we're
business for a long time, so you know.
absolutely, absolutely, and it's all about bringing a service to the business community, not just any service, but a service of quality. Because if we provide a service that enhances their business, enhances their lives, then we've accomplished what we set out to do. But if we don't do that, or if we see that it's a situation where sometimes people are not willing to comply, because just like there are things that they expect from us as their accounting professionals, then there are things that we expect from them as a client. And sometimes people don't want to comply, or they don't know how to really just say, okay, I'll do this, I'll submit this timely, or whatever. Sometimes they just don't. And sometimes people are, we hate to say it, but sometimes people are stuck in their way. And sometimes I have to catch myself because sometimes I can
We all get
I can
that
get
way.
stuck in my way in certain things. But sometimes people they're accustomed to doing something a certain way and they really don't want to change. They want the benefit of change, but they don't want to
Maybe they
change.
just don't know how.
Maybe they don't always know how. So we kind of help, nurture them into that and help them to reach that point.
I
So
can see where you guys can come into. Let's say you have a partnership. Now, having a partnership is almost like being married to that person.
yes.
It almost is. So if there's a situation, you guys could prevent conflict between the partners. Sometimes, if you can step in with an idea, because sometimes people just get this way. I've been known to do it too, and it's where you feel like, well, nobody can tell me and boss me around, tell me what to do, when it would actually be the best thing for the business. And but you guys, again, that's another way you can come in and help.
Exactly, and we do have businesses, clients that where there's two or sometimes three partners. And so sometimes there may be, a little bit of a difference of opinion from each one. And so we have a way that we bring that, some, comfort or peace into the situation so that we can better guide them into the best decision that makes things, better for everybody that's involved.
I was involved in a business one time, and I was the sales end of the business, and then we had someone who was the computer end of the business, and someone who was the business mind of the business. Well, me and the business guy, we were, I would say, tricked. This guy was not the computer person that we thought he was. You would have been handy to have had during those days, because we could have handed that part over to you. This is like 20 something, 30, almost 30 years ago
Mm-hmm.
when I was involved in this business. So we were afraid he was going to sue us because, first of all, he was not what he represented himself to be.
Mm-hmm.
We found out about 2 years after we got into the business that he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't what he said he
Oh,
was.
okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
somehow it worked out with just a lot of prayers and stuff like that. It did work out, but it would have
Okay.
been handy to
Mm-hmm.
have somehow received some advice from somebody like you. We had to get an
Exactly.
attorney involved in all those things.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
yeah,
you can
some of
try to
those
avoid
things
that if you
happen.
can,
Now,
but sometimes you can't.
what do you do with husband and wife businesses? Because there was let me give you an example of this. A long time ago, 30 something years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I had, it was called a snelling business, a headhunter business. I used to help people get jobs.
Okay.
And so I was
Excellent.
called the headhunter of the
Oh, wow.
Calhoun County.
I love it.
And it was, oh, it was fun. I loved doing it. But
Mm-hmm.
now there was a business next door to us, and it was a husband and wife, and they fought
Mm-hmm.
all the time. You could
Oh.
hear them through the walls, and
Oh,
we didn't
wow.
want to hear them.
Yeah, I got you.
They
Mm.
finally got a divorce, but the business was good,
Mhm.
because she did her part and he did his part.
Mm-hmm.
A little jealousy there with both of them. It's the reason they wound up in divorce.
Yeah.
But they were still in business. So have you ever been faced with anything like that with a business? Like, how do you keep the business together when the partners are going through a divorce?
I'll be honest with you, we have had clients who there was a situation like that. I don't know exactly what the managing CPAs and the founder, I don't know exactly what they did, but I do know that they did some things to help, make sure that the transition was, at least cordial,
That's what I'm talking
tolerable.
about.
Absolutely.
Because I could see where an attorney would help if there's kids involved, something like that, where it's divorce of the family.
Mhm.
But this couple wanted to keep the business going.
Mm-hmm.
Now, eventually, she bought him out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
But there had to be
ooh,
some,
that was dicey.
yeah. And
I kind of miss their fighting though after the divorce.
oh my goodness. But
I never heard anybody throw anybody against the wall or anything like that.
Okay.
But it was kind of different.
I'm
But when
sure.
there's a situation like that, I could say you guys coming to the rescue saying, "Now look, there are things you don't feel
Mhm.
because you can tell even if the people are just partners and they're not married to each other, you can feel when there's strife."
When there's tension. Mhm.
Ooh, I've walked into businesses thinking, "Ooh, I'm gonna walk right out of here."
Mhm. Yes.
You can just feel the tension going.
Yes, certainly. And so that's another great benefit of having a CPA firm that is, we are a team of professionals, and whatever situation is that we have to deal with, we deal with it from a professional standpoint,
Mhm.
and not even allow our own personal feelings or opinions, because sometimes it's hard not to have an opinion. Even, you're looking after this, client's affairs on a monthly basis, so intricate details about their business and sometimes even about their lives.
Yeah.
And so, you may have an opinion, but you don't have a right to infiltrate that off into the decisions that have to be made that
Oh,
makes
I'd be
the
tempted
business
though if I
better.
started seeing their business go down.
Mhm.
I mean, because
And we try to
I hate
watch
to
for
say
that. When we
that.
start seeing any kind of
friends.
decline, then yeah, we're on top of it, and we start to address those
Yeah.
issues so that we help them to stay profitable
When it comes right down to it, it doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong.
exactly.
Somebody would need to hold my hand and tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Mhm.
Let's cut. Can you believe this already? Half the show
Halfway
is
through?
up.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, it went a little bit behind, but that's okay. We're going to be right back in just a minute, so y'all hang in there, okay? Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020. We're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
I'm excited to announce my all-new mattress topper. In the times we're in, I wanted to bring you the best affordable mattress topper ever. So I took my two best technologies and combined them to make the ultimate mattress topper. And now you can get it for as low as $69.98. Queen size only $99.98. It all starts with my famous MyPillow foam that provides you that overall full body support. Second is the individual comfort supports that give you an amazing custom sleep experience. It's like it's made specifically for you. The queen size alone has over 14,000 comfort supports. This is the perfect mattress topper to improve any bed. New bed, old bed, your guest beds. Get them for every bedroom in your house. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get the all-new My Mattress Topper for as low as $69.98. Queen size only $99.98. Don't delay. Order today.
We're back. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 1 p.m. Central Time, as Deana and I get to ride home with you. Deana, you know something, the way you spell your name, I have a friend who spells her name exactly like you do, and she pronounces it Deana, but you're Deana.
I'm Deana. My given name is actually Waldina. And so my friends and everybody that loves me, they call me Deana. And so that's why it's pronounced that way. And generally, I think sometimes if a lady's name is just Deana or Deana, most of the time it's two N's. And so that's why it's pronounced Deana. But other times it might be spelled the way my nickname is.
She's so gracious. She let me go for weeks calling her the wrong thing. And so she finally, I think you probably called me or something.
I've been called a lot worse. Yeah,
Well, I'm at this point, whatever you want to call me, as long as you call me for supper time, I'm fine.
yes, me too. Me too.
I'll be
Me
just
too.
fine.
Yes, yes.
So, accounting complete.
Mhm.
And so, you guys have been our sponsor here for quite a while now. We appreciate your business.
We're loving it. We're loving it, Donna. We thank you for what you're doing. And when every
We
day
love
we
you.
see our business name just flashing on your page, we're excited about it. And we thank you for the you know just the advertisement and the
Well,
I'm
we
looking for the
appreciate
word.
you.
I'm having a hard time finding the
And I
word that I
don't
want
take
to
this to
say.
anybody in. I just want to tell you that.
I believe that
Because,
because I know your standard.
well, you guys, we represent each other.
We do.
And we're just kind of a team
Hmm.
of folks.
Mhm.
And so it's family like with
It
me.
is.
I
It
do
is.
everything but
Oh
feed
yeah.
you, put a bill
Okay.
on you.
Oh yes.
So, I mean, and you're the
Yeah.
same way.
Yes, I am. I am. I
So,
mean, I love you like a sister. I mean, I feel like you're my sister, really.
so we
You
turn
know.
into friends. And that's what you do with all your clients. And, it's
Absolutely.
part of a family.
It is. It is. And when you have a family, even as much as we hate to admit it, sometimes there may be little bits and pieces of dysfunction in somewhere. But for the most part,
That's humans, right?
it's about being human. It's about being human. But we can be human and we can love each other. We can respect one another. We can care about one another, and we can, look out for one another's best interests. And I mean, it's priceless
Mhm.
when you got that. And so that's what we try to do.
Well, I love this logo right here.
Thank
And I
you.
want to
We
put that
love
out
it.
there. It really, I like the
Yeah,
way that
that
sticks
black
out.
background makes it pop out.
It
Yes.
sticks out. But I'm saying that because I want you to look at their Facebook page.
Okay.
And because you guys have lots and lots of great, like here's a good one right here. I'm always looking for scams. Okay, people, I have to answer the telephone. Everyone who calls because we have clients all over the country.
Certainly.
And listeners all over the country, so I have to answer a call. Sometimes it's the fun one is this. Okay, so I'm 65 years old. This is a fun one.
And don't
I
look
get
it.
those swindle. I get this is a frequent one, and they say they're going to take care of my college debt, and I'll say, if I've not paid for my college in 65 years, odds are I'm never going to pay it.
Absolutely.
So you get these little scam calls,
Yes.
stuff like that. So this is one that I saw right here that you guys have on your Facebook page, and it's called the Corporate Transparency Act, the CTA, enacted as part of the Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, represents a significant legislative effort to enhance corporate transparency and combat illicit financial activities in the United States. The CTA has also given rise to various scams targeting businesses and individuals. So you gotta stay on top of these things because there's scams everywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we have this wonderful thing that on Monday we have Monday motivational quotes that we post on our Facebook page.
I look for them every
Tuesday
Monday.
tax tips and Wednesdays wisdom and the Thursday tax tips and Friday so every day of the week and even on Saturdays they're posting different things as they see and become aware so that we can help our clients to stay on top of things that they need to be aware of that protects them, but also give them information that will help enhance their lives and their business. So
and I go back to like past times when and there's one that I saw that I don't know, it was a year ago or maybe even longer than that. And this is a great advice. Okay, this is from Accounting Complete. And all of us have received these emails where it looks like it's from a bank. Okay, and they'll use the logo, anybody can copy paste, whatever. And so the information was to make sure you're looking at where it's from, the email address, and never click on the logo. Never click anything in that email address because what they're going to try to do is get your password or any of those things. The best thing to do is just call your bank and say, did you send this email?
Absolutely.
That's great advice from Accounting Complete.
Oh, yeah. And we love that. We love providing, and not just our clients, but for the community. Everybody. We've got most of the things that we post on our, I share it to my page because I have friends in Malawi who look at this, information. I have a friend in Gambia. She's the president of a bank. Actually, they own the bank there. And so sometimes you may even see some things on her about her bank that's on my Facebook page. But we share. I really love to share those things, even from my page, because I know that there are people all over the world who sees this, and it helps them.
It does, but there's
And
one
like
thing I
your
want
show,
you to sell.
information,
You got to
the
sell me
truth.
on this one.
Okay.
Okay, you got to sell me on it because this is
Okay.
one I never like to do, and that's change my passwords frequently. I would rather
Yes.
keep the same password that, because then I got to remember, wait a minute.
Mhm.
What is the password? I forgot what it was again.
Yeah.
So why do I need to change passwords?
Because as much as we hate to admit it, there are hackers out there. These are brilliant-minded people that you really wish that they would take that brilliance and use it in a
For the
positive
good.
way, but they don't. And we hate to admit it, but they're in society, and so they take your information and they do other illegal things with it, or they access, your bank account or your Cash App or
Unfortunately, that's
whatever.
true.
And it's sad. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. So since it is, we have to do what we have to do to protect ourselves. So I highly recommend that from time to time.
Okay, you
You've
sold
got,
me.
okay, I want you to do it because I love you.
And you really do, because I mean, somebody. Oh, and another thing is people put like their birthdays of their grandkids, or maybe a wedding anniversary to use. That's a no-no.
That's a no-no. That's a no-no. They can
Some
figure
hackers
that out
don't figure
quickly.
it out.
Oh yeah, it doesn't take them long. It doesn't take them long. Yeah, yeah. So I don't use anything like that.
I have a friend who on her email address put, let's say, Susie Smith. She put Susie Smith 1959. Well, that was her birthday.
That's her birth
and
year.
somebody hacked her, and she said, I'm trying to figure out how they did it because I don't click on links. I don't do this and I don't do that.
Yeah, but your password
And I
is
had to
so.
look at her email. And I said, wait a minute. It says 1959. I'm going to guess that's the year you were born because I was born in and we were friends. And I said, because we were both born in 1959. I said, some hacker figured that out. So I said, do you use that on passwords? She said, not anymore, I guess.
No, not a good
So
idea.
don't need to use birthdates on any of those things.
No, I don't recommend it. No. So we got to try to at least make it complicated for them. They may eventually figure something out, but at least I'll make it easy for them.
Is it good to use one that's just computer generated?
Sometimes if it's
because it's a bunch of X's and Y's and all that, and I'll never remember it, so I have to put it somewhere. But that's what I've started doing.
And I do. I have put mine in a secret place somewhere. So when I need it, if I can't remember it, then I just reach for it.
Is it good to store them in your phone, your passwords?
I don't recommend that either, because if someone.
Well, I don't.
Right. Yeah, and I don't. So if someone, if you accidentally lose your phone and it's not locked.
I would lose. I don't know how many times I've lost my phone. So I could lose my phone, and there are my passwords on the phone if I put them on there.
Yeah. And that's not good.
Do that. And somebody's going to figure that out. Absolutely. Yeah. Less than a minute left in this segment. What do you want to tell everybody before we go?
I just want people to know that we are available, that we're here, and that we're excited about bringing a spirit of excellence to the business communities and all of the surrounding areas, and even the region. So if you want to reach us at our Gadsden location, we're at 309 South 5th Street, Gadsden, Alabama, 35901, and the number is 256-546-9122, and my extension is 310. In Hoover, we are at 137 Business Center Drive, Hoover, Alabama, 35244, and the number is 205-978-8858. And if you want Deana, it's still extension 310. We look forward to hearing from you.
There you go. We have a new sponsor that just came in. I'll be giving you a little bit more information about that. If you would like to order some patriotic shirts or clothing, sunglasses. They got these really cool sunglasses. I don't need to see out of them. They look like the American flag. But anyway, I'll give you more information about that pretty soon. But thank you again so much for watching. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna.